Marcus Aurelius advised us not to disturb ourselves by imagining the worst in every moment, but to prepare our minds for inevitable hardships. Negative visualization isn't about fearing the future. It's about facing reality with acceptance and resilience. I remember when my best friend decided to move overseas. The thought of losing her presence in my life brought me dread. But instead of avoiding those feelings, I confronted them. Every day, I imagined life without her, rehearsing the sadness, the new routines, and the eventual growth. When she finally left, the pain was real, but it wasn't as overwhelming as I'd feared. I had already prepared myself mentally. By practicing negative visualization, we embrace the inevitability of loss and build the emotional resilience to face it when it arrives. Rule 4. Focus on what you can control. One of the most empowering Stoic principles is the idea that we control only what's within us, our thoughts, actions, and responses. Everything else is beyond our influence. When it comes to emotionally detaching from someone, this principle becomes a lifeline. Often, the pain we feel in relationships stems from our desire to control things we cannot, how someone feels about us, their behavior, or their decisions. But we cannot control others. What we can control is how we choose to react. I once poured countless hours and energy into a relationship, trying to fix things, making grand gestures, and attempting to keep everything together. But no matter how much I gave, it felt like I was always falling short. The more I tried to control the outcome, the more I suffered. Only when I began focusing on what I could control, my own thoughts and emotional state, did I find peace. The true art of emotional detachment lies in releasing the need to control others and embracing the freedom that comes from focusing on yourself. Rule 5. Reflect on the bigger picture. In the midst of emotional turbulence, it's easy to lose sight of the larger perspective. Marcus Aurelius often reminded us that our troubles are mere fleeting moments in the vast expanse of time. Reflecting on the bigger picture helps us detach emotionally because we realize that this pain, while real, is just one chapter in our broader journey. When we're deeply invested in a relationship or experience, it's hard to see beyond the immediate emotional chaos. But by zooming out and considering the grander narrative of our lives, we gain clarity. The person or event we're emotionally fixated on is just one part of a much larger story. I once found myself devastated after the end of a long-term relationship, feeling like my world was shattered. But over time, I took a step back and reflected on the bigger picture. That person, while important, wasn't the defining force of my life. Life kept moving forward, and I moved with it. By reminding ourselves that everything is temporary and life is an ongoing journey, we release the hold emotions have over us. Emotional detachment, according to Stoicism, is not about shutting off your feelings. It's about recognizing that you are not defined by them. It's about taking back control of your emotional state and finding peace, no matter what life throws your way. Through the timeless wisdom of Marcus Aurelius, we can navigate the complexities of relationships, loss, and change with resilience and clarity. The true strength lies in our ability to detach, not from life, but from the illusion that we must control every part of it to find happiness. As you move through life, remember, you have the power to control how you respond, to let go of what no longer serves you, and to find peace in the impermanence of it all. The importance of mental and physical health. You might wonder, why is all of this important? Why should we care about mastering our emotions or controlling our thoughts? The truth is, our mental state directly impacts our physical health. Our thoughts, feelings, and emotions are all interconnected. When we allow negative emotions like anger, fear, and anxiety to dominate our thoughts, our physical health starts to suffer. Chronic stress can lead to a weakened immune system, digestive issues, sleep disturbances, and a host of other health problems. On the other hand, when we adopt a mindset of positivity, gratitude, and calmness, we create an environment in our bodies and minds that promotes health and well-being. Research has shown that positive emotions can strengthen the immune system, reduce stress, and improve overall health. When we prioritize our mental health, we are taking care of our bodies as well. Time is precious. Don't wait for the right moment. Time is something we often take for granted. We think we have all the time in the world to achieve our goals, to make changes, to improve ourselves. But the truth is, time is fleeting. Life is short, and every moment counts. How many times have you said, "I'll do it tomorrow," or "I have plenty of time"? But what happens when tomorrow never comes? What happens when we look back and realize that we've spent years procrastinating, waiting for the perfect moment to make a change? The reality is, there is no perfect time. The right time is now. If you want to improve your life, if you want to succeed, you must take action today. Don't wait for circumstances to align perfectly. Don't wait until you feel ready. Take small steps every day toward your goals. Even if you don't feel like it, even if it's hard, take action. Because the longer you wait, the further away your goals will remain. Success is a journey, not a destination. We often think that success is a destination, a final goal that we can one day reach. But in reality, success is a journey. It's not about reaching a particular point, but about the process of growing, learning, and evolving. Success comes to those who keep moving forward, even when faced with obstacles. It's about persistence, resilience, and the willingness to continue despite setbacks. There will be times when you feel like giving up. There will be moments when it seems like the goal is just out of reach. But in those moments, remember that success is about staying the course. It's about continuing to work toward your dreams, even when the road gets tough. Every challenge, every obstacle is an opportunity to learn and grow. And every time you overcome an obstacle, you become stronger and closer to your ultimate goal. Aligning your actions with your intentions. One of the most important aspects of achieving success is aligning your actions with your intentions. Your thoughts, beliefs, and actions need to be in harmony with your goals. If you say you want success, but your actions don't reflect that, then you're simply wishing for success, not actively working for it. Your intentions must drive your actions. If your intention is to succeed, then every action you take must move you in that direction. This requires discipline, focus, and clarity. But more than anything, it requires belief in yourself. You must believe that you are capable of achieving your goals. Self-doubt and fear are the greatest barriers to success. When you believe in yourself, you will find the strength to keep going, even when things get difficult. Final thoughts. Embrace change, embrace growth. In the end, the key to success and happiness lies in embracing change and growth. Life is constantly evolving, and so are we. We must remain open to new ideas, new perspectives, and new ways of thinking. We must be willing to challenge our own beliefs and assumptions and grow beyond them. Every moment is an opportunity to change, to grow, and to become the person you were meant to be. The power to shape your life is in your hands. You are the creator of your own destiny. So don't wait. Start today. Take control of your thoughts, your emotions, and your life, because the life you want is waiting for you. All you have to do is take the first step.